TP show for driver TV show. That sounds good. Huh? TP show, driver TV show?
Yeah.
TP show, driver,
Let's check it
TP
out.
show.
TV show. Okay, awesome.
TP
So that's us.
TP show.
I'm
TP show.
excited. All right, I'm excited. I'm excited. You got me excited.
I need my enema. Need my enema.
Next.
Oh,
Next.
this has been the professor. Ah, nice one. The professor.
He's
El
over top of your
professor.
face. He's over top of your face.
Look at this.
We've heard a lot about you. You ain't
We
good.
have to have a talk about this afterwards.
Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
Still
He's
making
over
it.
your face, like literally.
Wasn't that Huggy Bear?
Alright guys, if you want to check this review, this show, you have to go to his channel. I'll link the description of this video so that you can check his profile and his videos as well, and this video as well. So don't forget to follow him, don't forget to react on his videos, and congratulations TP show. I'm gonna say the professor. Alright, congratulations the professor for your amazing shows and amazing reviews. It's brilliant. I wish I also could do that.
So I have like 5 different complaints. Let's start with the fact that A, he's on top of your face. B, you
Yes.
get all the credit. Like literally,
Right.
I'm on screen and you're getting all the
Well,
credit.
Hey, so if anybody sits on top of anybody's face, they should get the credit.
And you know who it should be.
We should just change it to the RR show, you know?
Yes, it's the RR on my face show.
No, but it was weird because he's covering me.
Yes.
So I wonder on his screen if he's just saying Tick. But then
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
the professor. El Professor.
Right. And from
The
now on,
Professor.
the TP show will just be called The Professor Show. I guess we're
Right.
changing the name. Get some
But you
new
know what?
graphics in here. Season 4 starts next week. It's The Professor
We've
Show.
had comments too where they're just like, the Tick Show. And I'm like, yep, the Tick Show. So I don't care however people want to find us. I don't care if they're like, hey, that show that Tick's on. Yeah, that's fantastic. Hey,
Well,
the Professor Show. You know, that's cool too.
I feel bad now that I'm completely offended by the fact that I was completely cut out. Since you're so magnanimous about it, jeez.
I don't even, at least we got 0 people subscribing to us and followers from that, so we're good.
The old 000. From what I remember, and this is just off the top of my head, there are 10 deadliest things in the world. How many do you guess are in Australia, Professor?
Is it like 7 or 8?
9
Or is it
of
all-
the 10.
9.
9
Yeah,
of the
screw
10.
that. Nope.
One of them's
Nope.
not there. It's probably like a frozen tick spider or something. Like
Yes.
Oh, but here we go.
Yeah.
Oof. I'll
look
let
at
you
that.
read this. Yeah, I don't need to really say it. It's like a combination of everything I love all in one thing.
First
Woo!
came the mice plague, then came the spider apocalypse. So
First of
scroll
all,
down.
But before we get any farther, whoever does their naming missed a huge opportunity. Take the last 2 words and put them together. Spider-pocalypse. That
There you
totally
go.
could have been there.
Yes.
Totally. And that's our next movie, Spider-pocalypse.
So yep, that's it right there. Just
I will play this, and I will make it big screen, and I will cry and run.
Look at that. So that's
What
spider webs.
in the hell am I oh my gosh, I'm looking at spider webs?
You're looking at spider webs.
This isn't computer generated for a video game?
No, this is spider webs. And then look, they'll pan at stuff, and then you'll see things moving on like little boards and stuff like that. Look, you start to see the spiders.
Oh my God, I see
They're
them now.
all right there. And
Oh
they're
my
all freaking
heavens.
Right there. No.
Well, you know what's hilarious is as a kid, I think I went to 20 different films, and all of the films were about some kind of natural disaster, creepy thing.
Right.
So there was spiders, and there were ticks, actually. Ants. Ants were big. But they were all these like I didn't know that the spider thing was real. What?
Yeah. If you keep on scrolling down, there's actual photos of someone actually took photos of what is next to it. Yeah, you could click on those.
Hell no, I don't want to see these. Oh hell no, I don't want to see these.
So you guys are paying for me to go, because I think it's awesome.
Oh, hell no.
No,
No.
no,
No.
This is
No.
this is one of my biggest
No.
fears right here.
No.
Like, they're like, hey, lay in that naked, and you're just like, no.
$1 million.
Like
$1 million.
if it was like the Saw movie, like, would you like to play a game? Not this game. Nope.
No. The first time I ever saw this machine, have you seen these before? These things are awesome.
Yes, that's
Jack in the
everywhere.
Box.
And that's
It's everywhere
awesome.
now.
Yeah.
But the first time I saw it was at Jack in the Box. I walked in and I went, it was like, oh,
Dude,
wait, I've
You
got.
can get a vanilla pib, and it's fantastic.
What happened when I walked in? It was crazy. Yeah,
Yep,
vanilla
I
pib's
know.
dope. I was gonna say the combinations though could make you hurl. Like some of the combinations, I was like, ew, because you can get. I think they have chocolate as well as one of the choices. There was something
Right.
weird like that,
Well,
and you can mix it with.
I bet
anything.
you the person who came up with that was the kid that went and got a little bit of every single one out of the soda machine.
Do you know what we used to
Yeah.
call that? Actually, did you guys have a name
What?
for it? Because we had a name for it. We called it the
I don't know.
suicide. We called it the
The
suicide.
suicide. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So you would go. So the thing was this, and this is okay. So there's two different rules. There's the full suicide, which is, and we'll get to the full suicide second. Which one are we doing today? Are we doing this lovely thing? Are we doing this lovely thing? Oh, we're doing that one. Okay, we're doing this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. To
We're.
Did you tell them what we're doing?
I was like, we're gonna try grass soda, and let's hope it doesn't taste like ass soda.
Yeah.
Mowed and bottled in the U.S.
Yeah, and it's not a twist off. I'm gonna have to go get a. I'm not.
It's not a twist off.
I don't think so. Let's
Wait,
find out.
wait. Yeah,
It is.
I got it.
Okay, it's a strong twist off, which means I won't be able to do it, but we'll see. I got it. Woo! Go me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It smells like a Jolly Rancher. It smells like the apple Jolly Rancher. So I'm just letting you know.
You're trying to psych me out. It's going to taste like grass and
It
dirt.
really does smell it. It smells great.
It does smell kind of good. So cheers. Salut. Kopkoff or whatever. I'm gonna hurl.
I like it.
It's not bad. I was expecting it to be more grassy.
I wanted it
high.
to be more grassy.
Yeah,
This
grassy
is-
high.
Wow. Wow.
Mode
Happened to be
bottled
a
in the
loose
US.
game that I bought.
So that means it got played a
Pure
lot.
cane sugar, everybody.
Hey, we did something right here.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one doesn't suck. I'm gonna have to stop
No,
drinking
this-
it though, because I haven't been feeling great, and this is kind of making me a little woozy because I haven't drank any soda all day, which is unusual. I normally drink soda.
I normally don't drink soda, but yeah, I could definitely finish one of these. This is really freaking good.
So what's the mixer with this? Because we have an alcoholic theme sometimes. I know my answer. I like how you're thinking about it. What would I mix with this?
Some type of like apple flavored vodka or something like that.
Oh, see, I was just going with regular vodka, but that's even better. So there's
Right.
an apple,
Like-
there's like an apple schnapps or something
Ooh.
too.
Happened to
Like an
be a
apple-
I know,
loose
we can
game
make a
that
martini.
I bought.
That
Yeah.
means it got
This-
played a lot. Apple puckers and vodka, and we
Bing,
would be
bing.
great.
Oh, we make tons of
Caramel
money.
around the edge.
Oh yeah,
And yeah,
yeah.
we're
making cash. We're making some cash
oh
on this
my
one.
god.
So anybody wants to leave a comment, please do. Check.
What's up?
Check.
Checkies.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh,
Professor, how are you?
hey, what's up?
Not much. I have to grab one linky dinky and send it over to our list. Jam it in there.
Nice. Just stuff it.
Yeah, just threw it right in. I don't like the way it came up, so let me undo. I got a mosquito flying around in this room, driving me
Oh
absolutely
no,
insane. Yeah, I don't know.
that sucks.
Yeah, it's that time of year. And I
It
could have
is.
sworn we got rid of all of them, to be quite honest. Like we have little tiny like bug zapping kind of things, the ones that you told me
Yeah.
about. And then we also have outdoor ones my sister got us, so that if you go outside, you just take it out there
Mhm.
and you're good to
Yeah.
go. I need to get you some tunes.
You do's. On today's show, we will talk about Sandman, they/them. We have your Mikey update. She asked the guy about ASMR, a cool thing for Tick, and I'm sure he'll throw stuff in there for me too, and a bunch more. Coming right back.
Hey baby, what's going on?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey baby, what's going
I
on?
hope you enjoyed the TP show, because now you're in for an adult experience
I didn't even think this stupid was possible.
where you are free to talk about
How am I not
adult-themed
subscribed to my
materials.
own show?
Join the conversation as your two favorite
It's that
podcast
coffee
host
that the cats eat and then
goes
poop it
through
out.
all the topics they want to go through because it's their goddamn show and
You
it's
blow on
the
game cartridges
motherfucking
and electronics, and it makes it more
TP
good.
show
It helps a marriage.
After Dark, or as we like to call it around here, After Dark with Tick and the Professor.
Addicted to coffee enemas.
You don't want to. Yeah. At least we got 0 people subscribing to us and followers from that, so we're good.
0.
0, the big 0.
So how was your week? Was it good?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, it was good. I watched a lot of movies and TV shows and stuff, and
Yeah, I finally finished all of the regular Sandman, but we're going to talk about that in a bit. So,
yeah.
And I did not get a chance to watch the new GOT last night, House of Dragons. Did you watch GOT? Or 2 nights ago?
No, because I haven't seen the
Original
thing
GOT?
before it.
Well, what's funny is this is a prequel. So if you watch this one first,
so maybe I should watch
then,
this and then
watch the other one. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, maybe that's how. Maybe I'm starting it in the right order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Westworld wrapped up. We talked about that last week. Drinks. To drink drinks. Drinks. Do we have a drink button?
I have something that sounds scary, but it's not.
Uh-oh. What do you have?
So it's a Kansas City brewing company, but they spell their name B-I-E-R. So it's a bi-ear.
Got it. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a beer. Officer, I haven't been drinking any beers. I've been drinking bi-reers. Is that how you spell B-I-R-E-S?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's like Hamburger Mary's beer.
Right. So I'm having water with ice, and unfortunately my clear ice didn't come out quite as clear as it should have. Remember last week we were talking about clear ice?
Yes.
If you make clear ice properly, then you can't see it at all in a glass of water. At all. So
cool.
I still have some more learnings to do. God. That was some awesome ASMR. People need to be showing up for ours. Way better than others.
This is a golden ale, so.
I like golden ales. Way better than IPAs. Did you ever make it through
that
the
IPA
last week? Did you make it all the way to the bottom of that? It seemed like you might have to like choke out after a while. Like, I'm done.
Well, anything is possible after that Walking Dead whiskey.
Oh,
so,
Dead whiskey.
Anything.
Before we get into the show, I've added more guys showed up this week, so
nice.
We're up to 5 of the 6th, and I'm sure I have the 6th one.
Do you have Loki yet?
No Loki. No Loki.
Oh, okay.
So
Because he was
Loki
there.
on Battlestar.
Yeah.
He played Gaius Baltar.
Yes.
It does
But it
look
was
the
Loki.
same. It does look the same.
Yeah.
But you're right, though. That is the character. Gaius Baltar is pretty much Loki.
Uh-huh.
Like, if his
Yeah.
character arc through the thing, like, and also, I think well, besides having the most shags in any show ever, because I think he shagged anything that moved, he had the
Robot or whatever. It didn't matter.
right, it didn't matter. But he had,
Yeah.
I think, there's two scenes that I was thinking about. One was him with 3 Cylons, and one of them was Lucy Lawless. And then there was another scene where I think it was 3 plus
Right.
followers, because he had his own cult. I
He
mean,
did.
when
Yeah.
it's important to have a cult, because so later in the show, stick around because I'm going to teach you how to make your own clear ice. But we have
Yeah.
things to covers.
We do.
Covers. I don't know if the audio will work this week.
I don't
We'll
know. I
see.
didn't even look at it. I just grabbed
Yeah.
it and threw it in
No.
there.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do. So, and we are almost at day 800. For anybody that doesn't know, a friend of ours, Mikey, has a daughter named Shasta, and she wants a very
There she
simple
is.
thing. Very simple. Nothing complex. She just wants Mr. Beast to say 2 words. It's really complicated.
Guacamole sandwich. Oh,
guacamole sandwich?
yeah.
I
Sorry.
didn't even know it was guacamole sandwich. Oh no.
That's the
I
day.
think we'll have a guacamole sandwich on the day that he
No.
says it.
No.
We're never having that.
It's guacamole sandwich day
It's
today.
guacamole sandwich
I think.
day. So
National.
Today's National Guacamole Sandwich Day.
I have no idea. I'm just making this stuff up. That was the word that
is it on
I
guacamole
wanted.
bread though? Is it like that would be a question? Like, is the sandwich
It's made
actually on
with
guacamole bread?
avocado oil.
Ooh, that's fancy. That's super fancy guacamole. So
Wow.
it's day 797. Almost
Wow.
at 800. And we're not going to
Dude.
play the audio because, like, every time we play his audio,
I'm
we end
sure.
up getting a copyright strike. And for whatever reason, my computer's buffering like crazy.
It's just, wow, that's going to be fun day today.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait. Can't wait to see if this happens all entire show. Can't wait. Super excited. Can't wait.
Yeah.
So all he needs to do, all Mr. Beast needs to do, I got to get back on track, say 2 words. And those 2 words are hi and Shasta. That's it. As soon as he says that, this reign of tyranny and defeat has come to an end. So.
End. Done.
End. So I got something that I haven't had since I was a kid, and it was super inexpensive, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do now that I have it, and I'll explain. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, that's a camera.
That is correct. Do you know the exact
that you
make
actually
and model?
put film in?
Yes.
It's the flashy point and
flashy,
shoot.
Pointy, flashy shoot. No, it's got a technical name. For anybody in the studio audience that wants to know, it is called a 110 Instamatic camera. So, and the 110 is the type of film that it takes. And I'll open the film cartridge. It takes film cartridges and they fit in there. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Fits in there.
Yeah.
So you put the cartridge in there and then you close it up. And I don't have batteries in it right now because I don't want them to decay. But if you want, this is the fancy model. Like my model didn't have this. It has a built-in flash right here. So then you just hold it up to your eye and click, and then you wind. Another thing nobody's used to is
do
winding.
one of those cool sounds when it starts up, like whoo?
Ooh, that's a good question. We'll have to find out on next show because I'll get some batteries for next show and we'll find out. Now, this was under $5. So didn't spend a lot of money. Now, here's the question though, Professor. I'm going to, at some point in the future, buy film for it and then get it processed. So there's 2 guesses here. How much does the film cost? Which actually was over here before. How much does a film cost?
Yeah.
And how much does it cost to get processed?
Okay. Does like the drugstore do the processing still? Like CVS or Walgreens?
That is a great question.
Or does not do that anymore. Target?
No.
I don't
There's
know.
absolutely no place. Like every place that you're going to guess doesn't do it anymore at all. Period. at all.
You're
So
gonna
I
have to
can't.
send it in.
I'm
Find
exactly.
some website and send it
I'll
in.
have
Yeah.
to type into an internet thing, and I'll
Yeah.
have to find the place, and I'll have to send it. But I found out some numbers, some preliminary numbers for both buying the film and then getting it developed.
Okay.
So that's the two questions. How much does a roll of film cost? And I'm sure it's like 24 shots. So you get 24 pictures for this.
I'm gonna say $1 per picture. So like if it's $24 for the roll of film.
I like that. I like that. Now, I will tell you that the images, the film stock is like that big. It's really tiny film stock. So, yeah, double the amount that it is because only about $10 ish.
Okay.
So, now, how much does it cost to develop and then print? So, and Secret Hint, you're really close with that number.
Okay, $30.
Oh, I should have said you were high at $20. So $20 for the
$20.
film
That's not
developing
bad.
and getting, I think, single prints. You can get it printed for, I mean, you can get it developed for like, I don't know, $3-4. And
in
that
some
makes
guy's
sense.
basement.
Well, no. It's the same company. So you send it to them. So you have three. There were two main companies I found, but you get it developed, and then they'll make prints for you, and then they'll make double prints for you, and then they'll also digitally scan it. So if you do all of those, you actually were right in the ballpark because about $30-some. And then they have two different levels of scanning, I might add. So they have like low res and high res. And I will tell you from my 110 Instamatic days. Imagine a really cheap digital camera. That's what the images look like. It's like a dot here and a dot here. And I mean, comparatively to, so like if this is regular film, 35 millimeter, as people would call it, 110 Instamatic film's like that big. That's how tiny it is. It's like maybe 1/4 or 1/8. It's super tiny. There's not a lot of meat on the bone, so you're not getting a lot of it. So yeah, that was my new buy. And like I said, now I've got to figure out: do I want to go get some film? And I have my dad's film camera, the one that he gave me around here somewhere. It's a Canon AE1, and I have a roll of film sitting next to it, ready to go. I just haven't taken the time to take pictures because it's not like a digital camera. Like when you're walking around with a camera in your phone in your pocket, you're just like, oh, that's a cool picture. Click. Oh, that's a cool picture. Click. But when you have a roll of film in something, you have to go out and actually like, okay, what am I going to go take pictures of?
Right.
It just can't be like, I mean, back in the day, you would carry it around like people carry their camera phones around. And speaking of which, they've pretty much said that industry is dead. The camera makers have said two things. They're not going to really make any more point and clicks. So 5-10 years ago, a point and click, that's what a normal person would buy. Nowadays, you have your phone. So they're not really making those anymore. They're just going to make like high-end, what are called mirrorless cameras. And that's it. That's all you're getting. Nobody's getting anything else.
Makes sense.
Let's see how today's show goes based on how this first TikTok decides to play.
Oh man,
with us.
this is gonna suck if. Okay, cool.
So far, we're good.
All right, you can start making guesses anytime of what this is. You don't even need to pause.
Oh, I think it's a drip tray. I'm going with drip tray.
Okay.
Because I hate it when it drips everywhere. And water in the bathtub. What a pain. Dripping. Yeah. What a concept.
Right.
Huh. Kind of stymied already. Like, what are they doing?
I mean, I was a little taken back on how careless he is on just like putting this thing together and where he's doing it at.
I agree.
Like,
there was a guy.
Yeah.
There was a guy drilling on the side of his car right next to his window in another TikTok, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh,
moron?
Yeah. No. What are you doing?
I mean, it's not like he doesn't have an entire driveway at his disposal, but he's like working on top of his car, which is equally as stupid as this. Working right on top of the. Oh, okay. Well, at least he's taking the time to mark it.
But don't you think if he's going to drill this, don't you think that's going to go into the tile right there?
Oh.
Like, look how close he is.
No. It's got to go through the other thing before it hit the tile. The last one, I agree with you. That one, I'm surprised it didn't go straight through. I mean, also, it's plastic. Like, and I've drilled plastic before, and it has a tendency to get squirrely. And by squirrely, I mean it like shifts on you. So you just have to be careful.
Okay. You're still thinking like a drip
Drip tray. Still going with drip tray.
Okay.
Still going with drip tray.
Okay. All right.
I'm not changing it. It's either that or he's doing a really complex beer funnel. Really complex beer funnel. Right into his hand.
Right.
All kids out there, this is how you drill things. Right into your palm. Drill things into your palm.
Right in it. Yep.
Every kid out there,
yourself.
this is the way you do it. We're trying to increase business at the local emergency room.
We are.
Oh, I know what it is now. I can't believe I got it wrong. It's a sun bonnet for the top of the shower, so it doesn't get too much sun. That's what it's for. I do appreciate how he's putting this together. I do appreciate how he's putting it together.
Effort.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. For me, it was a drip tray. For me, it was a drip tray because he just didn't like the water going into the shower. Which water in a shower. That's
that's crazy.
Just wrong. That's bad. It's just bad.
Okay, it's ready. Now, if you're not using it,
I love the thumb.
Keep it on the side like that.
Okay, so we are using it. What are we doing? Okay, what are we doing?
Rotate it down, just like this. You simply let the shower warm up. Once it's warm, you take it. And you take a
I was pretty close because you don't want water to get into the shower. What a pain, water getting in the shower. Yeah, no, there's 0% chance. 0% chance I'm spending that much effort. Nope.
Why don't you just stand outside your shower until it's the temperature and then walk in?
What you said.
I'm just saying.
What you said. It's dumb. My drip tray was equally stupid, but like at least a drip tray.
I thought it was gonna be like. Have you seen in the bath where like the faucet's right here and then it has that nice like waterfall thing that comes out?
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be something like that. Yeah, it was gonna be waterfall, but
that's close. I get a D on my. Yeah, no, that's just stupid. That ranks as probably one of the stupidest things we've seen. And you know what? The build construction. Okay, I thought it was stupid. let's put it there. The end of it was stupid, but getting to the end was even stupider. Like, I mean, there's levels of dumb, and that one was like level 8.5. That was way up maybe there, 9. Yeah, like my personal favorite was the drilling. Like,
oh my god, yeah, right into your palm.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah. Oh, gonna get you. Yeah.
It's a lot like people when they're sawing and they're like this. Have you ever seen somebody like put their arm over top of it when they're sawing? Like, oh, I'm gonna get it. Yeah, you're gonna get it. It's called stitches and going to jail and going to the hospital and getting tetanus. So yeah, it's no good ski. No good ski.
It's really not.
Next.
Pass the wine, please.
This machine
this is a whatchamacallit. This is a Rube Goldberg machine for passing the wine. Otherwise known as I'm lazy and I don't know how to slide crap. I do appreciate the amount of work that went into this though. I do appreciate that. I like how the ball came back. It's like, I'm not going to leave you, Glass. I'm never leaving you, Glass. I'm with you forever. Smash. That kind of stinks how it had a switch, though.
I saw it.
I'm wondering if they had a mistake and it got edited, because that was really a clear cut. Well, I do like that bounce, though. That bounce is nice. Smash! Smash! Oh, Mongo, smash. Come on, Mongo, smash. What? Mongo, no smash. Oh, there we go. I was waiting for the smash.
Yeah.
Smash is the best part. Mazel tov. The table is now married to the cup. Ooh, I like that. The battery engages and then
real nice.
Oh yeah. Took out Pac-Man's face. Ripped that right off. Poor Pac-Man. Got no face anymore. They really should measure that cheese for those bridges. I'm telling you. Ooh,
right.
Coming around on the second pass. And wait, there's real mice. What? Real mice? I'm going for the cheese. I'm a mouse. That was easy. Of course. Have the whole cheese roll, Pac-Man. Ooh. Oh. That was fancy. That was next level fancy. See, that one didn't seem cut. I'll be honest. Even though it switched, that one didn't seem cut. Wow. All of this.
A lot of work for the wine.
All of this Oh, you know what I'd be saying is, screw it. I'm not thirsty anymore. I'm really not thirsty if I'm underneath that thing. Oh, yank his head off. Wasn't that in one of them slap movies?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Remind me to tell you a Kevin Smith story about that, by the way. Tonk. 4. Not 5, not 6. Hey, there we go. How much effort to get one glass of frickin' wine, people?
I don't know, but it's going through the table.
One glass.
I would quit drinking at this point.
Yeah, when your wife gets home, she's going to be kind of mad about the table. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm already over it. I'm just being honest. That's me. That's me right now.
Yeah.
What the ever-living F are you doing to me now? No. 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 I don't want table wine, meaning wine on the table. No. 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 I do like how the car went crazy, though. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not asking for the wine to be passed ever again. I'll just be honest. That's never happening. Yeah, no, you're never I'm never asking for wine again. Ever.
No, I'm not
asking for wine ever again. Ever.
Screw that. Like, hey, let's go over to my friend's house and let's drink some wine together. No.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Nope. First it was on the table, then it was on the wall.
Right.
Nope. To the window, to the wall.
I'm not going.
Nope. 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 Certainly not thirsty now. Certainly not thirsty.
Nope.
Next one. Next.
Oh, yeah, this one. So you know, like kids have a birthday party and they're calling for the Hulk.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want the Hulk to show up.
Hulk smash.
The Hulk does not.
Hulk smash.
Yeah. Hulk got mad and left his pants down.
Well, him and Spider-Man were in the back together. Of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is
Hulk
that what
smash.
you do when like you call up a bunch of companies and you go for the lowest bidder?
Yeah,
you're like,
pretty much.
That one.
I want
You're like, yeah.
I want the bargain basement discount. Oh, that's funny. Hell No is the same as the Hulk, by the way. They ended up being the same.
Okay. That's cool. Then just move on.
Moving on.
Why do you have a squirrel?
Because I found it.
Where?
And it was like I was really
Mabel?
close to it.
Yeah. Hey, other kid. Kid number 2. Don't touch the squirrel. It's bad enough we gotta get this kid detoxed.
Okay, keep your face away from it, dude.
Yeah. Rabies shots. That's all I have to say. Ask Ozzy about that.
Because I caught it.
All right. Why don't
Because
we
I
all let
caught
go?
it.
No.
Yes,
No, I'm not giving it away. I'm keeping it forever.
Yeah,
I like what he says to his daughter or like his sister. He's like, put it down. Oh, get away! I gotta be quiet. Get away! Get away!
Get away! Get away!
Get away!
Rabies.
Exactly. The kid's like literally like right in my face.
Yeah. Did you see Planters came out with a new peanut?
What?
So I bought it.
What
They're
is
called
it?
salted caramel peanuts.
Well, that sounds tasty. How are they? Have you had them?
We're gonna find out.
Oh, there we go. Taste test live on the air. I don't even have a squirrel representation around here. All the things I don't have.
The nuts are good.
Good
Nuts are good. Nuts
good,
are always
sweet,
good.
Salty balls of nuts.
Salty. Yep.
I can't. Okay, so which kid's going to the hospital first? The guy with the drill into his hand or the squirrel to the face kid? Like, I am on the fence on this one. It's one of the two.
The person that's going to the hospital is in our next segment.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
And then in our next segment after that. And then the next one after that.
And the next one after that.
They're all going, they're all ending up into the hospital.
Oh, that's so funny. Sports is the same as squirrel. You got a
What?
double. Yep. You got a double, triple.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So squirrel, 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 squirrel. The next four are all squirrel. I can tell by just looking at them real quick. So sports and slide from hell.
You know, it
and
happened.
Okay, so since this happened,
Slide from hell. Does oh my
squirrel.
God, they are the same ones.
It's all squirrel. Squirrel, squirrel,
Okay.
squirrel, squirrel.
You know,
so that leads
just
me
move
to.
on. We're good.
That leads me to
we can talk
this.
about this for a long time.
Exactly. So let me. Boop. Sandman. Sandman. Sandman, everybody. For anybody that doesn't know, a Netflix original came out now. They just dropped 11, and you said 12 is coming in the future. But 11, for anybody that doesn't know, is an animated one. So I jumped into 11.
Half of it's animated.
Okay, I haven't watched it all. That's what I was going to say. I jumped into it and I went, wait, this is animated. I got to do other stuff. I'll come back later.
It's really good. Because it tells the story of how cats can jump between the dream world and reality.
Dude, that's awesome. That is simply
it's
awesome.
Pretty freaking cool.
Well, I like Sandman a lot. So for anybody who hasn't watched Sandman, from what I've been told by people that have read the comic, it does a very good job of not getting like crazy and going like what everybody hates about most comic book properties is it's a repetitive thing. Like we were talking about this before, Spider-Man. You don't need to make Spider-Man 1, 2, 3 anymore. You made Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, and then you made Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, and then you made Spider-Man 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I mean, thank heavens with this third round, with the most recent one, which I always forget his name, but they've started to take it in other directions. Like you've got the multiverse, you've got the MCU. But honestly, I think if the MCU hadn't come along, they would have just gone back to the well. It would have been 1, 2, 3, done. Wait another 10 years, 1, 2, 3, done.
Because they did that with Superman in DC. It's like, how many origin stories of Superman are there? A lot.
Yeah, basically with Superman as a kid, they did Superman 1, Superman 2, and Superman 3. Pennies on the dollar, as I like to call it. Then they jump forward like 8 or 10 years, and they end up doing a TV show. And then they jump forward another 5 or 6 years and do, or maybe even another 10 years, they do a different TV show. And then they jump forward and they make a remake of the remake of the remake. And then they jump forward another couple of years and make another remake. I mean, from the 70s until now, is 70 something is when the original Superman with Reeves. Keanu is what's popping in my head, but that's not it. Keanu Reeves was not in Superman. But he did it and did an amazing job. And the second one was good. The third one, it's there.
Yeah, it's just there.
It's got Richard Pryor in it. But Sandman, by comparison, like everybody I've talked to who's a comic book fan,
my God,
they've knocked it out of the park. Like they just swallowed it whole and killed it, whatever word you want to use.
Oh, I did. It is like a kid in a candy store for me. Like it's just visually stunning.
It is.
Everything is great.
The last 3 movies I've watched, I'm like, why am I not watching this in a movie theater? And Sandman was the same way. Like I watched a movie the other day and I was like, this is not designed for my tiny television. I'm just saying, like it should be on like 150-foot screen, like the largest screen I could see.
Oh, Sandman definitely should be like, hey, every Wednesday, we're just going to release a new episode into the theater.
Yep.
And then that's what you 100%. Do on Wednesdays.
Exactly.
Same with like Stranger Things. Like they could have done that.
I agree, 100%. Now, Netflix is feeling the noose come around their neck. I don't know if you've heard about this or not.
Because they're going to do ads?
No, well, that too. But everybody is buying everybody else up. So our HBO Max and Discovery are now the same company. And Sony bought some other company. And of course, in the past, Star Wars got bought out by Disney, who had already bought ABC. I mean, like, so 14 separate companies are becoming 2 companies, and then Netflix is the only one that doesn't own any of these other companies.
Yeah, Disney bought Fox, so
that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Amazon bought Paramount? Something like, no, MGM, because they got all the 007s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And so it's just a matter of time before Netflix, like Netflix's strategy when it first started streaming, they put Blockbuster out of business. And they
Oh
also had a
yeah.
really good strategy of creating original content. It reminded me of HBO back in the day. HBO used to make a
Yes.
ton of original content, and nobody was making original content. And HBO
Yep.
always did a good job making original content. I mean, out of the 15 shows that they've done, like I'm trying to think of the Goodfellas one. Do 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 do. Well, I know The
I
Wire
mean,
was amazing, but yeah, go ahead. I can't remember. Tony Soprano, The Sopranos. Sopranos was
oh, The
amazing.
Sopranos.
The
Yeah.
Wire was amazing. Like everything that they put out is amazing. They do a really good job on it. They take their time. They do it right.
Right.
Netflix was doing that at the beginning. They were like slow boating it, putting out stuff that was really good
Mm-hmm.
quality. Like House of Cards was really good until the scandal. There was a lot
Yeah.
of stuff that they were doing that was really, really good.
I agree.
Then they kind of ran out of what else can we buy? And then I don't know
Right.
if you noticed this, they started buying all this foreign properties. Like
Oh yeah, 100%.
and
Yep.
of course, Squid Games came from that. Like if they hadn't
Uh-huh.
bought Squid Games, we wouldn't have Squid Games. Squid Games is amazing, and it was because of Netflix's expansion into we'll buy everything. We're buying that. We're buying that.
We
We're
will.
buying this.
We're just
We're
gonna
buying
buy it.
this. We'll buy
Yep.
everything. So the fact that they put out Sandman is not surprising at all to me. And let's get over to
But
it.
Sandman, oh my God, this thing is
So
just
good.
visually.
So good.
Mm.
So good. C, have you seen C?
Nope,
That's the
because I
ad
don't
right
have
before this.
Apple.
You don't have Apple.
With C's with Jason Momoa.
Yes, it's with Jason Momoa, and it's really
What are you
good.
doing here, Etty?
He's coming, isn't he?
He's coming, isn't he?
Morpheus.
And that's Constantine.
Neuromancer. You know the Sandman.
Mm-hmm.
Fairy story, Etty.
She's Constantine.
It's fake.
He's no fairy story. He's
He ain't no fairy story. He's the real deal, BR.
And I like the way that the Raven in this is Patton
Oswalt.
Oswald.
Oswalt.
Yeah. That guy. It's really good.
I agree. He did a great job.
Forgive me, sire of the palace, the realm. They are not as you left them.
No, he came back to a
Not at all.
effed up world, man. I'll be honest. When he came back to this, I'm like, holy crap. You better get a cleaner and get some stuff cleaned.
Oh, at first, I didn't know what Desire was. I was like, are you a boy? Are you a girl? What are you? He's
I think
just
that was the point to Desire. I think that was the point to Desire. It
He's
was
at everything.
Exactly. It was
yeah.
The Sandman. It's come and gone, people. You're late to the program if you're actually thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, you need to watch it, everybody.
Yeah.
Just stop what you're doing, even if you're at work. Just stop what you're doing and watch it all.
Yeah,
and then
just
clock
quit
out and
work.
go home.
Yeah, quit work. Who needs to go to work?
Yeah, we're good.
Highly overrated.
But
So,
I do like the way that Dream in
Yeah.
Sandman, the main character, he has this humanity about him where he's growing like a heart at the same time, and you're watching it unfold.
I was going to say,
like
not
a
at the beginning.
conscience is
No, he was a
happening.
total tool
Right.
at the beginning. Like, total
Right.
tool. It wasn't until probably about episode 7 that he started to, like, really, really get, like, more what you're talking about, in my opinion.
Right.
Like, I didn't
Yeah,
think...
I feel like he starts having a conscience, and like
Mm-hmm.
he's starting to listen to the voice inside of him and go with his heart more, and
He grows a lot.
it's just
By
good.
the
Yeah.
by the end of the season, like, I was like, wow, never would have expected that. I do
Right.
like the way that they deal with all of it, though. Like, they've got
I
Desire.
do too.
Desire is what are all the relatives? Dream, Desire,
Death.
Destiny, Death. It's not.
Yeah.
Is it Death? Yeah, it is Death.
It is Death.
And then it also
Lucifer.
Lucifer. Yeah, and that's played by the Game of Thrones chick.
Yes,
who's
it
like
is.
18'4", and then they put heels on her and then put wings on her, and she's like, "Hey, I can't even. Where are you?" Yeah, no, I
But
thought
it
overall it was
deals
just
with
amazing.
everything. Like,
Oh, and that one
everything.
episode 5 is exactly what you said.
Yep.
It is a Twilight Zone episode. If you were
Twilight
just to
Zone.
take and
Yep.
watch Episode 5, it is exactly a Twilight Zone episode. So anybody
Yep.
that's watched Sandman, and if you haven't gotten to episode 5, look at it like a Twilight Zone episode. And if you've already watched the whole series, go back and watch episode 5. It's a
Right.
standalone episode that can be literally, if we pluck it out and put it in Twilight Zone, people are like, yeah, seems like
Yeah.
Twilight Zone episode to me.
It is. It's a Twilight Zone episode. Guy walks into a diner.
Guy walks into a diner, and there we go. And it's the
Then you
God's
have-
honest truth.
I mean, honestly, it could have even had like Dream narrating like the way Twilight was.
Mhm.
Like,
I
meet
agree.
this guy. He is
Yeah.
35 and he walks into a diner and yeah. Uh-huh.
And this is the crap that happens. I would not be going to
Yep.
that diner. I'll just say that.
No.
So we're gonna hop
But
to a
there
story
is a
from- yeah.
burger in that diner that I wanted. I wanted to go to that
Yeah.
diner and eat that
Oh
burger.
yeah. Oh yeah.
my God.
Me too. That it was a
Like a double everything
oh, it was huge.
Colossus
So
or
it had
something. Yeah.
it had 2 eggs, 2 burgers, 2 of this, 2 of that. I was like, holy mackerel. So last
Yeah.
week you asked a very important question, and I was like, I don't know. But this
Did I?
week I do know. Yes, and that
Oh.
question was, when the Sega mini console comes out, what games are going to be on it?
Uh-huh.
Because I was like,
Yeah.
I got no ideas, man. I got no ideas. Because basically they
Do
what
you
did they
have a
do?
list? And I could
I
say
do have a list.
like,
I do indeed. I do indeed. So let me,
okay.
and it's long. They put
All right.
in. So here we go.
All
Afterburner
right.
2,
So far, everything's crap.
Alien Soldier,
Everything's
Afterburner 2
crap.
I liked. Atomic Runner, Clay Fighter, which I thought was pretty good back in the day, but I was like
It's
7.
okay.
Uh,
Final
uh,
Fury 2's all right.
Earthworm
Jim is
2
okay.
isn't bad.
Golden Axe 2.
Golden Axe
There you
2.
go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hellfire. Herzog Zwei. I swear I remember that game, but I don't remember from what.
No.
Quest
No.
for the Dark
No.
Star. Lightning Force.
Mm-mm.
Midnight
Nope.
Resistance. Outrun.
Nope.
I was a huge Outrun
Nope.
fan, but that was in the arcade. So, and then what's the last couple ones? Phantasy Star 2 and Populous. So here's the funny part. Oh, wrong way.
That's it?
Go ahead.
Okay, there we go.
Nope,
Okay.
Second set. So
All right.
Populous, and then
I'm
Rainbow Island.
still trying to find something here.
Well,
Because
Populous
so
I
far
love.
there's nothing
Ranger
that would
X.
get me to like be like, oh my God, I gotta buy this.
What about
There's-
Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi, or Shining Force 2?
Mm.
Sonic 3D
3D
Blast.
Blast was okay.
Yeah, but
Streets
Sonic
of Rage
3D.
3 was good.
Yeah, I was gonna say I love Streets of Rage.
Street
Sonic,
Fighter.
Street Fighter. Yep, but this is all the
The
old
Ooze.
stuff.
The
The
Ooze
Ooze.
was supposed to be very scary, but it wasn't.
The Revenge of
Oh.
Shinobi, Tau Form
I almost-
and Earl, or Toe Jam and
Toe
Earl
Jam.
Tau Form.
The-
I can't handle
Yeah,
it.
that game was too crappy.
Yeah,
I
no,
almost
I
thought that said Toxic Avengers, and I was like, yeah, that game rocked.
Vector Man
But
2, Virtual Racer, and there are, I do believe, 2 specialty
Ugh.
games coming out at launch.
What are they?
Phantasy Star 2, Streets of Rage 3.
Echo the Dolphin?
Echo the Dolphin's going to be on there too again. The Revenge of Shinobi, Echo the Dolphin. But where's the games? And then the infamous Night Trap are part of the 60 games. But I could have sworn there was a game they
God,
said
60 games of like...
of stuff that you played when you were 7, if you had it. Oop, wrong one. But that's the
how
thing.
much is
These-
it going to be like? Because
Great
that's not a-
question. That's the next question. Is we talked about that last
Nope,
week.
I saw it.
Yep.
It said $99.
Yep. And that's what I was going to say.
That's a no. That is
That's
a
a
no.
no. That's a hard no. But wait.
No.
I gotta. I keep wrapping around. I gotta slow down on this game. Okay, there we go. So this is the best part. Not only is it $99, it's coming from Japan, and you basically order it and pay like $30 shipping and handling because this is the North
No.
American release of the Sega game.
No.
So you're not even
and you
getting.
just get one banana controller, and that sucks. Yeah.
But they made
That's
it
what I
look
called
like.
it.
Yeah,
It is
no,
a
I get it.
banana controller.
No, I get it. But they've made it look like the original Sega CD32 or something
Right.
like that. So at least it looks like it. I mean, but honestly,
Yeah,
I
I don't
thought the
know.
games list was pretty good considering the fact that it's an older system. But I think they're also going to open up the ability for you to do more with it. So
Right, but I mean, like, there wasn't like Beastmaster on it. There, like, I would have thrown Golden Axe 1 and 2 on there. I would have did, a couple other, the
So while
original
we're
Sonic
here,
the Hedgehog.
no, I agree 100%. They should have. So they've done Sonic as like a whole collection or a whole bundle. They should have done like 2 or 3 of the
Right,
Sonics at least. So
right.
let me throw this up on the screen because I thought it was hilarious. I was like, what? So this one is PlayStation hit by a $5.9 billion lawsuit for ripping people off on digital games. I didn't actually read the story. I just laughed because I know a lot about what happened with digital games and PlayStation. Do you know about this by any chance?
It's
Because I know you're an
PlayStation. No, I don't.
I had a
Yeah.
feeling you were going to say that because you're an Xbox fan.
I do know that Xbox found out that PlayStation is paying game developers to not putting their games on or holding them for a while and not putting them on Game Pass.
Okay. And that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
Not one little tiny bit.
They're like,
Sony
hey, here's $1 million for you
some
to not put your game
Just
on Game
delay.
Pass for a couple
just
months.
delay. Just delay.
That's it.
It's smart. I mean, it's good business for the people making the games.
But
I'm sure it's totally illegal though.
Okay.
Sure.
So you say it's smart until they go to Bethesda and not realizing that Bethesda's bought out by Xbox and says, hey,
Oh yeah.
just hold your games off for a little while. And they're like, wait, what?
Well, I have a feeling that conversation started before they got bought. You know what I mean?
100%,
I don't
yeah.
think I don't think Sony is like, oh, okay, Bethesda's owned by Xbox. We should make that deal with them too. I think this was something they started before that.
Yeah.
And then when Bethesda got bought by Xbox, all the property of Bethesda got turned over. So it's like they're reading through emails like, wait, screw over Xbox. We own you now.
Right.
We're not going to screw ourselves over. What? That's not happening. No.
We all got raises.
Exactly. But that's my feeling as to what happened there. And what's funny about that situation is I didn't read the story, as I said. I just know what happened. They shut like whole game platforms down. Like PlayStation 3 store just closed. And anything that you owned, you didn't get any money back.
Right.
You didn't get a chance to play it. They didn't allow you to download it. I mean, and this has been my bone of contention, and we've talked about this on the show plenty. This has been my bone of contention with digital anything. Anything, with the exception of everybody's favorite non-fungible tokens, otherwise known as NFTs, the first thing that you could only actually own. But nobody's using them right, in my opinion, because of the blockchain and the way it works. But like, okay, you buy an Apple song. I want to buy it from you. I can't.
You can't
because you're technically renting it till you die. And then when you die, the license reverts back to them. Same with everything from everybody. Like if you think I'm picking on Apple, I'm not. Amazon, Spotify, although I don't think you can buy music from Spotify yet. I'm sure that they're trying to figure that out. But any music system that you can buy stuff for, with the exception of, I think, Bandcamp, you don't own it. It's not yours.
Right.
You have to give it back if they decide. If they decide that you aren't the kind of person they want to sell something to, they can ask you to give it back to them, and you can't do anything.
You're like, so okay, my TLC collection's going back. Like,
my favorite is downloadable content. DLC is my favorite. Do you know how much money they get out of like 8-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 32-year-olds, 50-year-olds? Like they're just pulling money out of people's pockets by going, I will give you a new skin.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
It happens to me all the time with my son.
Oh,
Dad, a new skin's coming out and it's not going to be back on the market forever. Yeah. You already have like 50 of them.
Exactly. But you know what? It's just like tennis sneakers or sneakers when we were kids. Now, here's the difference, though. Sneakerheads, kids that were into sneakers when I was a kid, are millionaires now.
Right.
Because they have Air Jordan 1s. And what's funny about sneakers, for anybody out there that needs a tip on sneakers, you got to use them. So Air Jordan 1s, like the original Air Jordans from back in the day, they're pulling them out of the boxes. Like people have kept them in the boxes for 20, 30, 40 years, however long they've had them, because different ones came out at different times. They pull them out and the actual sneaker material is crumbling off because they were never walked on, and the rubber basically is designed to be walked on. So if you were to put those shoes on like once or twice a year from the time you bought them until now, the rubber would still be intact. But since you put them in a box, they got dry rot, and now the sneakers are worth nothing. You've literally taken your asset and turned it into a liability. So it's enough of that. Let's get to something fun. Let's go over here.
Oh my God, I don't know if this is fun, but oh my God.
Here's what we found living at the bottom of the Indian Ocean.
In this inhospitable landscape. And they capture
I'm scared. It's going to be Cthulhu. Just saying. It's going to be. Doesn't look like Cthulhu. Wait till the thing comes along and eats it, though. What do they have on that little plate thing on the bottom? It's like they.
I don't know. Like, is it bait? Did they put a fish? Yeah, they put a fish on it.
That's what I thought, but it's like a shiny fish. It's not even like a regular fish. It's like, we're going to the bottom of the ocean. Let's get a fish that nobody's ever seen before.
It's dinner time.
I'm confused. Like, what makes this thing so scary? And did you see the lobster doing the dance on top of the fish? That was good.
Under the sea. A Dumbo octopus.
Okay, here we go. This is basically what Cthulhu looks like, or closer at least.
Tentacles are joined together by a web of skin to form an umbrella-like body. And the huge ear-like
it does look like Dumbo.
Its name helped to make it an extremely agile swimmer.
So we've basically got an eel-looking thing and a pretty octopus so far.
An elephant octopus.
Yeah.
Moving across the seabed.
And
I'm
they're
not
not
impressed by this
videoing
yet.
it.
Yeah, I'm
You're
not
not?
impressed by this yet. No. I mean, if you told me this was like in the California Ocean, I'd be like, oh, okay. Like, it doesn't. Ooh, that was a good jump. Took that.
That was
thing
a
out.
good catch.
Yeah, done. I don't want your crappy bait. I'll
I
eat
wonder
the thing
how
I
deep
want.
the Indian Ocean is, because that could be an impressive thing.
Yeah.
they're
Getting
like-
something that
Yeah.
down that low, I totally buy into that being an impressive feat.
Is it gonna eat it? Which
Yeah,
one's
they're
it
gonna
going
eat
for?
it. Yeah, which one's gonna eat?
Oh,
Lame.
Oh, we're
Lame
moving on.
sauce. I was waiting. Which one's eating which? That's what I was wondering too.
don't know.
Like, because you had the lobster in the middle, and then I don't know.
This next one we need the audio for.
You got it.
So, yeah, and I don't know how they got all my favorite movies correct.
Dun, dun,
All of
dun.
them.
Here we go.
We got Weeba, we got Marley and Us, we got Gaslight, we got Spade in Manhattan, we got Maidenless in Manhattan, we got Home Decor Lost in IKEA, we got Hatch,
That's
we
the
got
slap.
Ditch,
That's the
we
slap.
got Nachos Fully Loaded, we got Gary V for Vendetta, we got Brad Santa, we got Chad
Santa.
we got Gad Santa,
Gad
we
Santa.
got Survivor Reba Edition, we got Among Us, we got 7-Eleven, we got Old Girl, we got Paul Blart Small Cop, we got Little Daddy, we got Mid Daddy, we got No Daddy, we got You've Got Male Privilege, we got Vacation House, we got Bounce House, we got 8 Kilometers, we got Plane Tickets Refunded, we got Mean Gals, we got Say Yes to the Chef, we got P.S. I Live, Laugh, Love You, and we got Click.
That was good. I like all those. I like Gaslight. That was good. Gaslight. It's too good. Oh man. Okay, ice check. So this is closer to what it's supposed to look like. You're supposed to look in the glass and see no ice. But I think the impurities are in there. I'll explain how it's made now, because it's that part of the show. So I was watching the Tipsy Bartender. If you ever get a chance, Tipsy Bartender, well worth the effort. The guy does really good work. And he pulls out one of these coolers. And he goes, this is how you... He's got a weird accent. I'm not even doing it well. He goes, this is how you make clear ice. He doesn't sound like that, by the way. And I'm like, I have one of those. So this is the secret to making clear ice. Any guesses before I explain it in detail? I'll even show you which one it is. It's the Igloo Legends 12. Igloo Legends 12.
Okay, here's my guess.
Yes.
Whatever you put water in the cylinder or whatever you're gonna freeze it in, and then you put ice all around it.
You pack it in ice,
the lid.
and then you close the lid.
That's my guess.
No, that's not it. No. It was a good guess, though. I'll give you credit for the guess. No, it's actually you yank the lid off. So that was the very first thing they did. I have the lid sitting around here somewhere. The guy goes, "You don't need this." Yank, throws the lid. I'm like, okay. Fill this up with water, and you put it into your freezer. That's it. That's all. And what happens is normally ice will freeze basically from the outside in or from the bottom up, or depending on how you put it into your freezer. Because it's in a cooler, it's forced to freeze from the top down. So it basically freezes all of the pure ice at the top, and at the bottom is all the crap. So you freeze it for like 12 hours, you dump it out. All of the water that was in the bottom goes, like there's a lot of water in there because that's the impurities. Right. And then you take it and you slice it up, and you end up with about that thick, about 4 inches, 5 inches, maybe even 6 inches of ice in a block. And then you just chop it up, and then you throw it into a ice ball maker. It's basically a piece of aluminum, and you just put there's 2 pieces of aluminum, and you put the ice in the middle, and you just put it on top, and it just goes. And when it comes together, you get a perfectly formed ice ball. And yes, I would show you that, except it was ridiculously expensive to make a stupid ice ball. I was like, oh yeah, I'll pick this up. And then I was like, Amazon, $499.
No thanks.
$399. $199.
Yeah, no.
I was like, no. Even the cheap one was over $100, and I'm like, nah, not happening.
No,
thanks for playing the game.
Yeah.
So, oh, I have no idea what I put here, by the way. So I know what this is. Let me.
Okay. I want to know what this is.
Okay, so first, I'm gonna jump to the end like it had already done, because you got to see the end first. Okay, there we go. It's a mech. Is that crazy? Can you see it? It's a mech warrior. Now, when I saw this, I was like, oh, hell no, I can't believe this guy did this. That's him in the full costume. Look at him putting the costume on. He's got to climb into the boots. Like literally climbs into the boots. And then he has to have an assistant come along and help him with the rest of it, because he can pull like 1 or 2 more things on, but now they have to just start handing him stuff. But look at how insane this cosplay is. Just the sheer, like, what? Now, the thing that I thought was cool is if it actually did its job. Like if it was like real battle armor. Like this dude, like he can't even put his arms out the side until the helmet's all on. Like that's the part I found funny. He's like, oh, give me a second. I gotta put my arm on. Okay, now I can put my arm outside. And then he puts these things on. Every single thing he put on, I was like, this is getting more and more amazing. Like, yes. And this is the part I'm like, oh, it's done. And then she goes, no, don't forget the cape. Honestly, I think the cape is overdone, but I think it's part of the cosplay because I don't even know what character this is. I just think of it as
I have no idea.
But is that not kick-ass?
That totally is. And if he fell, he is not getting up.
I've fallen and I can't get up. Yeah, he would need a truck, probably. Yeah. So this is day 4. Are you ready for day 4?
We need audio for this. Yeah, right away.
Day 4. Here we go. Whoop.
Day 4 of dipping my sack into the ocean until barnacles grow on it. They haven't grown quite as much through here as I thought they would yet. I'm worried about the musky, salty smell of my sack attracting marine life. These coffee grounds that I have in my hand, now that I've sprinkled it, we're not going to have any sea turtles eating on my sack. The barnacles continue to grow. Day 4 of dipping my sack into the ocean until barnacles grow on it. They haven't grown quite as much through here as I thought they would yet. I'm worried about the musky, salty smell of my sack attracting marine life. These coffee grounds that I have in my hand, now that I've sprinkled it, we're not going to have any sea turtles eating on my sack.
Sea turtles won't be eating his sack anytime soon because he did a good job. The salty, musty smell of my sack. I need some coffee grounds. That is just insanity.
That's only day 4. What about if he gives Mikey a run for his money?
Oh yeah, day 847.
Me dipping my sack until barnacles grow.
Dude, the next time somebody says, I'm going to do this until something happens and they give up after a week, I'm going to be like, really? A week?
Right.
Please.
Yeah, no.
Wait till you get to day 800. When you call me when you get to day 800. Mr. Beast, 800 days.
Right.
800 days. I can go like this for an hour. It's probably not even 800
right.
days that one person has asked for one thing. He just wants you to say hi, Shasta, to his kid. Hi, Shasta. Dude,
hi.
You could just set a benchmark, like minimum amount of days before I'll say hi to you and make it 800
right.
and then just do it once. Nobody is going to spend 800 days.
Right.
Well, maybe somebody, but honestly, I don't know.
Do you think anybody in Mr. Beast's camp even like knows?
No, I'm telling you right now, that is like a 4 or 5 part episode for Mr. Beast. Like he could make so much content off of that one thing. We've already talked about the tie-in. Dude, he could put Shasta the soda back on the map. All he has to do, like if Mr. Beast is a businessman and he's got to think like this, buy Shasta. Just straight up buy it or invest heavily in Shasta. Then get a hold of Shasta. Then do the whole Shasta publicity thing where you give her like an unlimited amount of soda.
Right. He's making his own Willy Wonka chocolate factory.
I know. I was very offended.
With
I was very offended.
Why doesn't he team up and make?
He could have flowing Shasta rivers.
Right. Flavored Shasta in Mr. Beast candy stuff.
Yep.
Right.
It's the God's honest truth.
Just saying.
It's got to happen.
But this guy's only at it 4 days. 4 days.
4 days. 4 days. Loser.
4 days.
Get with the program.
And it already has that musky smell. Like
it already has that musky smell. Oh, by the way, you
yeah.
forgot to remind me. There's a Kevin Smith story. So that thing from like 20, 30 minutes ago, maybe even longer, that basically looked like a guillotine. Like it pops people's necks off. And I made the reference to the slap actor that was in Wild Wild West. Kevin Smith tells a story about how, I forget which movie it was like Clerks 2 or something else. He went up to like a famous producer's house and the famous producer's like, I'm totally going to finance your whole film. Except in the third act, you have to have a giant monster pop up and he has to have these guillotine things he throws at you, like from the Shaolin movie, Flying Guillotine, which was an amazing karate film from when I was a kid. And so you got to have these things on their neck and there's a big giant robot. And Kevin Smith's just like, in Clerks? Like, this doesn't even make sense.
Chasing Amy?
Exactly. And Chasing Amy? Like,
what? Why?
So obviously he passed on it, and so he goes, but you know, he financed a movie, and I bet you can figure it out, because it literally is exactly what he was asking him to do, word for word. And to be quite honest, when you watch that movie, like I've watched it later, that whole thing don't make no damn sense. Like it literally is like, let's just jam this idea in the middle of something else and see if people like it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love these perspective drawings, especially when people fall all over themselves. It looks like a tall drink of something, right? Oh, no, it's gone now. It was a tall drink for about a minute. Yeah, jump to the next one. Jump to the next one. Don't fall. Don't fall. Exactly. Don't jump to that one. Don't jump. Oh, he's made it. He's safe. Jump to the next one. Jump to the next one. He's safe again. You don't have any more to jump to, buddy. You're dead. You're dead. You're gonna die. Oh, okay. Ooh.
He's just gonna go back.
He jumped back. Okay, good. Good. I was afraid he'd try to jump to the bottom. That looks like 1.5 miles. He might be over.
You know what I would love to see?
What would you love to see?
Like a kung fu movie where everything's like perspective and like a fight is taking place on one of those. Like a perspective drawing.
Amazing. Yeah, that'd be
right?
amazing.
But you know, they actually act like it's not perspective.
Right.
But it is.
Right. But it is.
Yeah.
Well, I was watching.
Yeah.
I was watching one where it's basically like the road's been crumbled in, and and cars are like driving up and swerving around it, and people are walking up and jumping around it. I'm like, dude, just wow. Like, and people let them get away with it. Like, I'm sure that if I was a cop in that area, like, I'd be getting over. Oh, and one that I watched yesterday, there's a truck, it's just driving along, and it went plunk. And then you see behind the truck, an entire sinkhole forms, like a good 12, 15 feet across. And the car behind is like, and just stops right at the edge. And the guy behind him, I'm waiting for him to try to go around. You know how people just don't want to wait. I'm not waiting. I'm going to go around.
No,
yeah, well,
I'm done.
Ahead.
There's no waiting. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go around. Go around. Go around.
Oh, you're going to need to explain this one to me.
Sorry, music. We don't want to get too many copyright strikes. I know exactly what it is.
Okay, but look, it turns.
It does. It's escaped laundry. Laundry that has escaped from the laundromat. It is just running down the street.
Is that where all the socks go that you can't find?
Where all the socks go. Or it's Bobby from the Brady Bunch. Bobby from the Brady Bunch trying to like escape his mom because he just put too much soap in that time. That's just awesome. I have no idea what it is except awesome.
Right. It's like bubbles or something. Like I was wondering if there's a car wash or something going on.
I think
is it bubble wrap?
That's a good question. Is it all bubbles, or I was thinking maybe part of it was like styrofoam, and then they had like bubbles that they actually have like a bubble machine from. But whatever it is, it's cool. Like I would drive around in it just to see.
Like I'm wondering if like there's a remote control car.
Oh yeah,
underneath.
Yeah. I totally. That's what I think it is. Yeah, 100%. I just wonder like how they built it because I see a lot of different ideas here. When you first see it too, it could be like it reminds me of those vape winners, the guys that do like vape competitions where they're like, and then the whole thing like fills up and they do a bubble inside a ring inside a thing. But yeah, I think half of it is real bubbles, and I think half of it is like styrofoam. But what did they build it on? I agree. It can't be like an RC car. I think it'd be too small. They have to build it on something larger.
I don't know. Do you think a car wash is next to them? And this is the bubbles from the car wash.
Or this is their advertisement campaign. They just have them float around town. Like, is your car clean enough?
Right. It's flat on the bottom too, so something has to be there.
Has to be. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that would be funny if it was just like the excess bubbles from like the car wash down the street. Like, dude, are you gonna stop it? I ain't stopping it. You gonna go stop it? No, that bubble might eat me up. I'm not doing that. So next on the hit parade.
Oh, we need audio for this. And I want to play this game. We need to figure out how to play this game.
Random YouTube wormholes I've gone down, part 1. So for those that are unfamiliar, Mugen, which means unlimited in Japanese, is an open source freeware 2D fighting game engine.
I've heard of this
reminiscent of Marvel vs. Capcom or Street Fighter. It allows you to import pre-made characters from other video games or completely custom ones
Streets of Rage,
which makes a game like this prime for memes and shitposting.
Right, but then look, that kid is the fighter.
Dance Master Dwayne. Yes, that's hilarious. He can withstand Michael Jackson's reign, and he washes Yoshi in a fight. Until he was finally met with his match. The Nintendo 64 version of Mickey Speedway USA. Probably one of the most OP characters. Mickey Speedway USA unleashed.
I like how he hides behind the box. That was a good job. Hide behind the box.
Yeah, there's no way you're beating Mickey.
Including Dance Master.
Not at that level. Holy crap.
No.
Do a combo, kid. Do a combo. Yeah, jump dance combo. Boom. See how they snuck in that Nirvana there at the end?
But this
I
game
do
is
hear it.
literally anyone versus anything. And
That's
if you can figure out how
hilarious.
to code everything and import all of these different character files and get it all to work, it's honestly so much fun to watch.
Dude, it looks amazing.
Right?
Another aspect of the game is just being able to
There's
collect all
Popeye,
of these different
an
characters
underdog.
and import them into your own.
I like the
game.
There's
KFC
the
guy.
Colonel.
It's the Colonel
Yeah.
from KFC.
People just showing off their insane selection screens and all the
Okay, I
characters
only
that
have
you
one
can
complaint about this.
play.
There's
I've seen some
0%
that are even
chance
bigger than this.
that Family Guy can move like that. That's my only complaint.
Right.
The endless amount of possibilities, customizations, and combinations, plus its pure meme potential, make Mugen fighting videos a very easy YouTube wormhole to fall down.
Oh, no doubt. I could see
Right.
falling down this wormhole for
Uh-huh.
a day or three, seeing all the different crazy games. The one that I saw was a Street Fighter. I think it was called Streets of Rage or something, but it's the same idea.
Okay. Yeah.
Basically, it's an engine and you can do anything you want with it. And the one that cracked me up was there was these Russian dudes who made like the Bolsheviks and a whole bunch of other like historical Russian things into different characters.
Right.
It was crazy. I like that one though. We got to figure out how to get a hold of that game engine.
Yes.
And we'll have to have Tick and Professor fighting each other. Next one, the video is currently unavailable.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just go to the next topic.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be opening that, is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
They, them.
Oh, have you seen They Them?
I have not seen they, them.
Okay. All right. I'll talk after.
I've seen this ad, I think, though. Man, that dude looks really
Good
familiar.
morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm guessing that some of you,
Bacon.
you're not happy. Maybe you don't fit in.
I'm not
People make
happy.
fun of you. Well, I can't make you straight, but you give us this week, and we might be able to help.
It's Blumhouse.
Boys'
You know it's
cabin
gonna be
over
good.
there, girls' cabin over there.
Yep.
They use they them pronouns, as in they can't believe they're at this camp.
I have zero interest in not being gay.
There's no judgments in this room.
Sometimes I wish I was invisible.
Dude, I'm not trying to be mean, but that dude's forehead is amazing.
I would understand it a lot more if there was Bible thumping and queer bashing.
Do you even believe in any of this?
And that's the one girl from
Come in, please.
oh, what is that movie with
Do you think your parents are disappointed in you?
Sometimes.
So what do you do?
I'm drawing a blank. I'm
gonna
gonna have
kill
to
you.
My
It's gonna
Girl.
kill you.
My
My
Girl.
Special.
With Macaulay Culkin.
That character right there reminds me of one of the characters from 100. He was a real tool bag in
Oh, maybe.
100.
Today, we're going to be exploring traditional
It's not
gender
him.
roles.
Just
Look how long they've been doing this.
It's time to play.
This could get a lot worse.
Where's
Yeah.
my killer?
That was a chick from My Girl.
Out of here.
She's older now.
Just enjoy the sunshine and work on your tan.
They
slash
them. Streaming only on Peacock August 5th.
So you know what the remake's going to be? The second movie, right?
No, go ahead.
Them slash they. Sorry. Just the way they said it. It's like anybody who's a they is going to slash the
Right.
thems.
So
yeah.
you know, you as parents, you send your grown teens to a
Grown
camp
teens.
to
Yes.
turn them straight.
Of course. It's what everybody does, right?
And in between all of this, there's a serial killer on the loose.
No, I think it's the camp counselors. I'll be honest.
I'm not gonna ruin anything,
Oh, you've
but
seen it?
let's just say, oh yeah,
Okay.
Kevin Bacon is fantastic in this,
Of course.
and he plays the head counselor
Mhm.
very well.
Does a
Where
good job.
yeah, where he tries to he persuades them to think
Yeah.
straight.
Oh no, I
it-
understand. Yeah, I get it.
It's not a forceful thing. It's a persuade.
Right. It's sort of like when you go down the rabbit hole in it's not Us because I haven't seen Us. It's Get Out.
Get Out?
Get Out. And
Yeah.
Get Out when you fall down that rabbit hole and get out.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, it was really good. There's even a musical
good.
number in it.
Oh, that seems to be mandatory now in all movies.
Right.
I mean, I like the mandatory musical episode of TV shows, but like jamming a routine in the middle of a movie seems kind of, I don't know, over the top.
I mean, it's
guess.
Kevin. So here's the thing that got me. You can leave it on this guy.
Okay.
But Kevin Bacon was not involved in the musical number, and I was very disappointed.
I would have been mad. I mean, like that's the guy you
because I was
want.
like, I want to see some dance moves.
Exactly. Dance,
Yeah.
dance. It's not like he didn't.
But it
have
was
a
very
whole...
good.
Yeah.
And it was very
well made.
I'll just talk right over this loading thing.
Yeah.
So it was very good, and it was like if I was gay or anything like that, this would be one of my favorite movies ever.
Yes. I'm excited to see it now because gay.
Because it was very positive. It turned everything into like a very positive thing.
Yeah, because the way it starts out is very like. I mean, there are real places that people go for re-education, and in China it means a whole different thing. So this guy's eating a ghost pepper for anybody who's listening on the podcast.
How many has he eaten so far? Like 3 or 4?
I thought he had one. I thought he only had one so far, but he has a ski mask on. So clearly he doesn't want the ghost pepper to know who he is. Because if the ghost pepper finds out who he is, he might get haunted. Okay, now we're on 2 or 3.
I thought he wore the mask to pretend like he was a ghost.
Ooh, he kind of thinks of himself as Mr. Pac-Man, trying to like sneak in. I did a reload because it just seemed like it was glitching too much. So there's 1. Okay, so we're at 1.
Now, how many would it take you until you started like crying and been like, I can't do it?
Half of 1.
1 bite.
Half of 1. Yes.
1 bite. That's it. Just 1 bite.
Done. It's done. So we're on 2.
Like I wouldn't even
3.
I might have like crunched it really slow, and just the juice of that, I would have been like, I'm done.
I might be at the hospital, to be quite honest, because I can only handle a certain amount, and I have that uncanny thing where when you swallowing it by accident, it goes up your nose because you cough and stuff. Yeah, I would be done. I'd be totally done. I like his name too, Mukbang.
You know,
the hashtag Mukbang, because that's a big one.
Yeah,
we made it pretty far in the show before everything started glitching. I'm pretty happy about that. We made it what?
Just in time to get stuff for you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What's funny is like nothing on any of the systems is indicating a problem. So whatever's happening here is probably just outside the norm. So.
Yeah. This guy, he eats like 10 of these things without breaking a sweat or anything.
Let's get to the end. Let's just jump to the end. Let's see if he's dead. Good.
He's not.
Gimme. Whoop, 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 whoop. Since it doesn't want to play nice with us.
Right. So do you think this is the guy that like at like your favorite like Mexican restaurant, he's just like, I want the hot sauce, the hottest stuff that you got.
I thought you were going to say
like, anything hotter?
Right. I thought you were going to say this is the guy who was the Unabomber. Because like I just don't get the outfit. Like, do you not want your friends to know that you eat these peppers this way? Well, clearly this TikTok doesn't want us to
TikTok doesn't even
want
to know. Yeah.
They don't want mukbang on our screen anymore. What's funny is everything was good until we got to there. So I don't know how he ate that many. My personal belief is that he is he's going to pay the price as soon as he's off camera. You know what I mean? Like he's holding it in, he's holding it in. Camera goes off. He's vomiting. He's going to the hospital. There's stuff coming out of his whole head. Because the way he was eating it was kind of odd. Not that I could do it, but it was like bite, swallow, bite, swallow. You know what I mean? Next one, bite, swallow.
I think he's trying to, and if you notice, he kept it on like the side of his mouth, so it wouldn't touch like his tongue as much and things.
Yeah. I think he was doing like a magic trick with the peppers, and we didn't see it all. Okay, so this one's for me, apparently.
This is for you, and I really hope it loads because you're gonna enjoy this.
Well, I already know this guy. His name's Greg Irwin. He does hand health.
Oh, well then you already know.
I already have his videotapes. I have his DVDs. I have his book. The hands behind him always creep me out. I'll just be honest.
That was the first finger glove dance that I created as an introduction to the first video, Finger Fitness, The Art of Finger Control.
I've met Greg. I've hung out with him. I've bought stuff from him. It's so funny that you would put this on here. Did he tell you the fun facts about himself?
No.
He was on Carson multiple times.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. He's been on Carson. And do you know how he came up with this whole concept for finger fitness?
No.
He was a drummer, a percussionist, and he was in music school, and he had to get finger limberness to do piano and all the other instruments, because you have to play all the instruments.
Yeah.
But he couldn't be in front of a piano all the time, so he had to figure out how to get his hands limber enough to do the piano and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can. I don't have cool gloves. I always suck at that role too. Yep. That's so funny that you put this on here.
Well,
hi, my name is Greg Irwin.
I'm Greg Irwin, founder of Finger Fitness, a unique exercise program for the hands.
I totally know him. That's just weird.
Well, you know, now you can friend him.
Yeah, I own that. 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 I don't own that. There's only one thing on that table I don't own. So it's funny because that's where I saw the Baja Ding, which is the name of the place.
No idea
where
what you said.
Okay, so these, the other two, I know where they are. These are Chinese exercise balls, but they're also called Baja Ding balls because they're from a place in China called Baja Ding. And he has a whole video on how they're made. And I've actually watched it, obviously. And it's pretty interesting. And what's funny about it was I contacted an American manufacturer and I said, I want you to make a round metal ball for me this size. And the guy goes, oh, okay, it's going to have a hole in it. And I go, okay, I don't want the hole in it. Can you make it without the hole in it? The guy goes, no, it has to have a hole in it. And I go, I've seen them made before and they don't make it, they don't put a hole in it. And the guy goes, yeah, well, that's really dangerous. And we can't do that. And I was like, well, why? And he goes, when you take the two pieces and you arc weld the side, the internal air expands and it will explode, right? And then I thought back to the guy on the video in China. And there ain't no OSHA in China for anybody. And if you don't know what OSHA is, Occupational Safe Health something. They're basically the people that keep people from dying on the work on the job site. So if you watch the video, it's hilarious. So the guy has the ball and he goes, spot weld. And then he knocks it. Like he has like a thing that he flicks it. I can't remember if it's a stick or if he just uses the thing into a bucket of water. And I was thinking in my head, I bet you every like 8 or 10, like, next guy, get up there. But I had no idea. I was like, that's so funny that you found that. Was that on your For You page or something?
It was.
That's so funny. Well, at least he's getting some coverage. Like I always like it when friends of mine or people that I know get some coverage. So I'll have to call Greg this week, tell him he made it to the show. That's just funny on every level.
Yeah.
See if it starts.
Yeah, for sure. Any preference?
Do you have an IPA?
Oh no!
Classic. Do you have any Black Shark?
No, I've never heard of that one.
Oh, it's great. It's like 9% alcohol by volume, and you know the way cardboard smells? It tastes like that.
Oh wow, I gotta try that. Actually, I got one I think you might like. It's called She's on Top.
Oh, I think I've heard of that. Are they local?
Yeah, I actually took a tour of the brewery last Arbor Day.
Oh yeah? How was it?
Oh, so cool. I mean, on the outside, it just looks like a metal warehouse, but then once you get inside, you see like everything's made out of distressed wood.
Nice. Is it good?
Oh yeah, it tastes like the piss from a dehydrated construction worker.
Do you have any Dan's girlfriend?
No, that sounds familiar though.
Oh, they're great. They taste like you're drinking pine cones mixed with the spare change in your glove compartment.
Oh yeah, I think I had one of those at the Mumford & Sons concert last August.
The staff is so cool. I follow them on Instagram. All the guys have long hair and all the girls have short hair.
Well, if you like that, you're gonna love this one. It's called Tattoo Sleep. Basically, it tastes like sort of a blend of.
They bleeped out the end because that's what it tastes like. It tastes like bleep. Bleep. No.
All right.
No. I'm gonna sneeze.
It's that coffee that the cats eat and then poop it out. It's that coffee that the cats eat and then poop it out?
No. I was watching that whole segment going, ew, gross. No.
Ew,
no.
ew.
No. Mm-mm.
God, I
So
hope this next one works.
I hope so too, because this guy's got buttons.
This dude, oh my God, Tick. This dude had, if you think your Xbox controller is cool with buttons.
Yes.
Dude.
I might be buying this then, is what you're saying?
Yes. You will be contacting this guy.
I wanted to show the madness that I've brought forth. This is a Rock Band 3 controller. It is also a MIDI controller, meaning that I have a MIDI cable plugged in, going through.
You know what's so funny? I actually have this on my to-do list. I literally have this on my to-do list, yes.
Oh my God, really?
I know exactly what I was going to control the whole show with a guitar one day. Like, I literally yep. Do everything that you can do.
Guitar in Final Fantasy XIV.
That's awesome. I'll tell you, that's just awesome.
You think that's awesome? I think he has too much free time.
Too much time on your hands. No.
Yeah,
you can never have enough buttons. Never have enough buttons. No, I actually was going to. I had a whole thing and I never got around to doing it. I actually have a GarageBand controller. I was going to control the show with one day, but I never got around to doing it.
Okay.
But one of these days, maybe we'll see it. Maybe that'll happen. Season 16. So
yeah. Have you seen the new TikTok filter?
No. Is this the new
TikTok?
TikTok?
All right. Well, here it is. Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's next level hilarious. What is it, like a dog filter or something?
I don't know.
So wrong on so many levels. So wrong on so many levels. That poor girl. Let me see if I can zoom in on her face, because it's just, I'm sure she's like, what?
It's awesome.
I can't keep her in the screen because she moves around a little too much.
You know, that's fine.
It reminds me of Scooby-Doo. Like the tongue,
a little bit.
like when you say Scooby Snacks to Scooby-Doo. So let me see if I can Scooby Snacks, Scooby-Doo video.
Scooby Snacks, Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what happens when Scoob gets a Scooby snack. Gotta go.
Oh, I don't know.
Rachel is a science teacher.
Hi, Rachel.
Rachel?
Yeah,
whoa. I like the way I can still see it in the background, kind of.
Yeah, that's because it's half faded in. Here we go. Classic Scooby snacks, I hope.
Okay, Scooby. Go in and take a look around. We'll keep...
Hell no! Say hell no! I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. Like, I can't do nothing without no Scooby snacks. Give me some Scooby snacks.
I mean, all that look like that filter anyways.
Pretty much. But it's his face that he makes when he gets. Ooh, that Scooby's flying around.
How about two?
Now you're getting closer. Three. Okay, let's watch his. Nope, his eyes aren't bugging out. Nah, I didn't do it. I could have sworn he used to have like this tongue thing that he did, and his eyes bugged out. Wow. That's the Mandela
It was like a cat
effect.
with catnip.
Yeah, exactly. So, also, who's coming up?
You know,
with
now
these,
we're just
like,
watching
filters?
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, who's coming up with these filters though? Like, whose
I don't
job
know.
is it to come up with like, okay, we need a filter that basically the eyes go left and right, and
The tongue sticks out.
the tongue sticks out and goes crazy. Okay, back to the original. Okay, you find out about this later, and you're that chick. Are you furious or excited?
Well, since this went viral, I would be excited.
64K isn't viral, but it's viral enough.
Oh, that's it? Just 64K?
On the likes.
On the
so
likes,
like,
gotcha.
yeah. So I'm guessing it's probably like 600,000-700,000 views. Like when I see something that's viral, a lot of the time, I have like 200,000-300,000 likes seems to be where
Yeah.
like viral threshold is, just because everything's viral now. Like that's the term, that's the word that everybody uses is viral.
Dude, this cat is having the best day of his life.
This is the best day of your life, and I'm just gonna let you continue to have it.
Swimming. I'm swimming in catnip. I'm swimming in catnip. I'm a cat. I'm happy. Not even mad. Not even mad that you ripped open the thing and
No,
you made
I'm
a
just
mess
gonna
on
let
the
you have
floor.
this.
Yeah, there you
This
go.
is the best day of your life, and I'm just gonna let you continue to have it.
Oh my God! You know what would have been okay? Okay, we're gonna do this again. I'm gonna come up with the worst thing I can think of to say at the end of what she says. So flip it back around, TikTok.
All right.
You know what? This is the best day of your life, and I'm just gonna let you continue to have it.
Because tomorrow, I'm taking you to be euthanized.
Oh no, no.
I didn't think it could get much worse than that. So your turn. Let's see if you got one.
Here, I'll get one. I'll get one.
You know what?
Hey,
This
Cheech.
is the best day of
You gotta
your
finish
life,
it. Yeah,
and I'm
Chong?
just gonna let you continue to have it.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's all Chong's weed. So he's gonna be very mad at you. Hey, what's that cat doing?
Why you eating all my weed? That's my favorite line in I forget, I think it's Up in Smoke, where they're sitting in the car and it's parked. And they're like, "Oh, the cops are coming. Here, quick, eat this." And he's like, he goes, "Dude, I've never seen anybody eat that much shrooms before." What? Or it was acid, I think. I don't remember. I just laughed
I
my
don't know.
ass
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
and then he's like, he's just sitting there like with his hands on the wheel, like, "Oh, are we there yet?" And they're in a parking lot.
Right.
They were so ahead of their time. So ahead of their time.
Yes,
Oh, it's
I
me.
agree.
It's me.
Nah.
Last night, I bought my best friend a cameo, and it came today. Now, I would like to point out that I went through the list of possible people I could get a cameo from, and I picked the person that I felt that my friend would least like to get a cameo from. That's the energy I bring to a friendship.
For what?
But the energy I bring
I would have tried to get you the best
nothing
one.
like the kind of energy
No.
Mark McGrath
You want
brings
this one.
to. I would venture a guess anything.
Yo, what is up, Buck? It is Mark McGrath from the band Sugar Ray. Yes, I know. Off the charts.
Watch. Oh my God.
But always in our hearts. And Buck, I understand from a Mr. Davy Francis that you recently celebrated another trip around the sun, otherwise known as a birthday.
That's just the beginning. He goes on for another 3 minutes. To settle some of my own personal curiosity, I embellished how much of a fan Buck is of the band Sugar Ray's early material.
And since you're an old school Lemony Brownies fan, this might not sound that good on acoustic, but here we go.
Bring on the copyright strike. Nobody knows what this song is.
Not even Mark McGrath. Just wait.
I don't know my own words.
Well, let me tell you, he gave it at least 25%. I just wanted to know how Mark McGrath would react to that.
I forgot my own song.
Classic. Classic. I forgot my own song. That's me every day of the week.
You know. I heard he's a nice guy, though.
He seems like he's nice. I'll be honest, though, like, Cameo just seems like you're famous enough to make money. Yeah, well, no. You just have to be famous enough to make money. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't need, like... So there's A-level celebrities.
Yes.
And, like, Mr. Slap, I don't think is going to be on Cameo, even though he's probably going to need to be. I mean, you're not going to get Jada. She's not going to be on it. You're not going to get, like...
Right. I know.
No Scientologists. They're not going to be on it. You know what I mean? You're not going to get any...
No.
Mr. Cruz.
This is
Mr.
like
Cruz.
the background guy in any
it's B,
any show.
Yeah, it's B, C, D, and below. You know what I mean? So we're at the below
Yeah.
level. We could totally be on Cameo, 100%. I totally
Oh,
believe we could.
100%. Yeah.
100%.
The TP show. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And you know what?
Mhm.
People would what we could do to like flim flam people is we could take a Terrence and Phillip picture and put TP show
Yeah.
and then put that, and people that are huge South Park fans would go, oh yeah, we're gonna get them, and then it'd be me and you, and they'd be like,
Right.
what the, and we don't even speak Canadian, so they would know right away.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how to say
I mean, we could fake it. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'd
so
be
many.
like,
I don't know how to say
hey.
produce. Nah, I can't even do it. Like,
Yeah. It would be like, hey, Brandon A, it's your birthday. Brandon A.
yeah, hey.
Hey, it's your
Did
birthday.
you go to Timmy Hortons? I mean, I'm not even good.
Yeah, you play a lot of hockey, eh?
Hey.
I hear you've been around the sun a couple times. It's
it's
a new year, eh?
Yeah, $5.
Eh?
Put it in my hand.
$5.
And
Yeah.
then we'll next one. See what happens on this next one. See if it works. See if it works.
Would you do
if it
this?
doesn't work. Would I do this? Probably not.
I don't think so. When you were younger, would you do this?
I do come from the land
Try to
of
get the
Jackass. I do come from the land of Jackass. This is kind of a requirement from where I live. Oh.
Right?
I guess the different
can
question
you grab
is,
that flag?
Have I already done this? Is really the question.
Have you?
No, because we weren't that industrious. And you know what I think they did? I think they greased the pole.
Oh.
That is, you know what this is actually called? This is called birth control, because nobody's having kids after this. Just saying.
Well, you know. Oh,
that's just painful.
Oh,
yeah,
here's
they
the old
greased
guy.
it. They greased it. You can tell by the way that guy's foot slipped.
Oh.
There's a thing in Greece, I think, as weird as this sounds. It's a pole. It's similar to this. I mean, it's not over water. They're not running like that. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. There's this thing. I've seen it before. It's an event that happens every year.
All right. So while you're doing that, what would you name that if you had to name that? Like if they're like, hey, this is going to be in the Olympics. What sport would that be?
That it would be the greasy pole. Let's do the greasy pole.
Greasy pole.
Yeah. What were you gonna call it?
The hard walk.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
But you see, most of them are running. So could you change it to like a hard like speed walk or something like that?
I don't know, but it needs to be sponsored by Viagra.
Oh yeah. Oh totally. Everybody needs that after that. Yeah, no doubt.
And then they could use like any petroleum jelly company to just
100,000,000%. There's so many people that could potentially sponsor it. It could be like Trojan or Duramax or Dura something or okay, here we go. What scares me is that I actually was able to find it, because I don't think it could be much more random than that. I mean, that's just climactic end to Grease Pole Festival.
Hey baby, what's going on?
I can't make this shit up, dude. There is 0% chance I can make this shit up.
What?
The audio is horrible, so I just turned the audio off.
Yeah, we don't need an audio.
No lie. This is a real thing. I had seen this before.
Okay. How many drugs do you have to be on? 1 or 2?
All of them.
All of them.
So what they do is they take a pole and they grease it, and there's a flag at the very top. And you and your team, and I think it's like 8 or 10 people, have the opportunity to get to the top. And I will tell you, they don't even have the good ones here. Like, this is good, but like the ones that I've seen are just crazy.
Right. Why wasn't this like on Jackass 4?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, the funny thing is they're not doing what this is in Buffalo, New York. I've seen this.
Oh my God, get your hand up in there, dude.
Get it up in there. I've seen it I've seen it in Europe, and in Europe it's funny because in Europe, in Europe, it's funny because they have a team of like 5 or 6 guys, and they stand in a row and they run at the pole. So it's 5 or 6 guys running at it. The first guy grabs, the second guy runs up, then the next guy runs up that guy, and then the next guy runs up. So they're just running at each other to get to the top. And like, I don't know. I watched it for a good 20 minutes one time because I'm like, is anybody going to get it? And eventually one team got it.
I'd watch it. Yeah.
I was like, what? And no, I don't think I would. Not now. Like, there's like negative 100% chance I would do the greasy pole run.
I wouldn't do any of that now. No.
Yeah, in my 20s, in my teens, like I said, I probably did it and I knocked myself out and I don't even remember. I mean, I'm being honest. I mean,
there's that.
Oh, that's so funny. The numbers, the combos of letters and numbers for TikTok, they literally look like they're almost the exact same.
Oh, did you know this?
Did you know these cup holders were made for this?
I had no idea.
Did you know these cup holders were made for this?
But how much do you want to try that now?
0%. My car doesn't have that kind of cup holder. Besides which, I can't tell you how many times we've had cup holders explode. The one that I like now is the Sonic cup holder. Like, the Sonic cup holder is not like this. It's got a handle. It's nice.
Right,
That's a piece of crap. But
yeah.
I had no idea.
That's
I had
McDonald's.
no idea. None at all. Zero.
I didn't know either.
Nada.
But you learned something.
A new thing. Yeah, exactly. Tune into the Ticket Professor show and you learn stuff every week. Most of the time you don't want to learn what we're teaching you, but gotta.
This is embarrassing.
A Colby moment. This is what is called
and it is
a Colby moment. See if it actually plays. Certain ones it just doesn't want to play. It's kind of playing it. Here, let me see if I can get it to refresh. Let me refresh it because it's like.
Y'all, I have the most embarrassing story ever.
Oh, and we want to hear it.
Yeah, but apparently TikTok, he doesn't want to play it for us.
Y'all, I have the most embarrassing story ever. I'm about to die.
Oh man, I don't know if we're gonna hear it.
We're not. We might have to wait till next week.
Next
week, Kobe. Now you need to tune back in. You need to tune back in. Make sure to check out our website, like and subscribe, and all the normal stuff.
Yeah,
and
all that good stuff.
Because next week we're gonna have that. We're gonna have it next week. Y'all, not gonna have it this week. So let me put a little note next to that one. Don't delete.
Next week.
Exactly. Next week. Yeah, some of them play just fine. Other ones is like, nope. Not playing that one this week. Let's see what happens.
I'm not going to say that I'm like the most
love that mustache
badass person on the planet, right? Some might.
Love that mustache.
Some might say that. I'm just going to let this little demonstration speak for itself.
There we go.
Cheers.
Right. And he farted too. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Oh god, it tastes like a swig of roasted, toasted ass juice. Oh, you stupid.
Maybe he swigged what he farted. Maybe that's what happened.
Maybe. But notice his stance.
Each one is better than the last.
Yes. I'm not going to say that I'm like the most.
Yes. I love that ending. That guy needs to. That was his Poopies audition for Jackass 14, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it. That was it. Yes. Yep.
I love the name of this one.
I really hope this plays, and if we get a copyright strike, I don't care.
Yeah. So the name on this one is the best. 2 trailer park girls go around the outside.
Around the outside.
Oh, is this my band?
2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Woohoo! Well, I created a monster, because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady on chopped liver. Well, if you want Shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed and some hard liquor, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than the shots when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor while I'm not cooperating, while I'm rocking the table while he's operating. Hey! You waited this long to stop debating, cause I'm back, I'm on the rag and ovulating.
And that's the end of the song.
Wasn't that awesome?
Yeah, they did a great job. Although it's the same song, they only changed like 3 words. But I have to admit, that guy's voice, like, he's got Slim Shady down, dude. Like, if you told me that was actually Marshall Mathers, I'd be like, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, in like a folk band. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because you know he doesn't need to do anything else.
Nah,
we need to be
he's
quiet
not
for
busy.
this next one.
Yeah, I heard. I saw.
Hello, everybody. It's JB. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, I want to start with.
What is this, butthead? It's called ASMR. You know, this is actually kind of relaxing. You need to speak more quietly, Beavis. Yeah, sorry. This is kind of relaxing, butthead. You know what I mean? Yes, I do. It's putting me to sleep.
This is a baby thing.
I kind of like talking like this, butthead. I think I'm gonna talk like this for the rest of my life. Oh, yeah. I bet chicks like it, too. Yeah. Ooh, I didn't even think of that. Hey, baby. Would you like to come back to my place? I can talk even quieter than this. You won't even know I'm in the room. Oh, yeah.
My color organized or anything.
Butthead. Watching this video is kind of giving me wood. I don't need to hear about that, Beavis. Butthead, I think I might have to spank my monkey. Beavis, I'm going to kick the living bejesus out of you if you try to spank your monkey. I have to, Butthead. It's the ASMR. I can't do anything about it. Beavis, I don't want to hear about your boner, so shut up. I'm trying to watch this ASMR. Do not spank your monkey. Butthead, I think those magic markers are giving me a boner. Damn it, Beavis, I'm going to change your channel if you don't stop talking about your boners. Butthead, that smack kind of made my scalp tingle. Can you smack me again like that, just really gentle? No, Beavis. What'd you say, Butthead? Ah! Damn it, Beavis, you ruined everything. Oh, yeah, sorry.
So Beavis and Butthead is now on Paramount, and it looks amazing.
Yep. They just had that movie too. They just had that movie that came out recently.
Yeah.
And then so it was funny because I was sitting there like, what could I show? Face of Evil. ASMR. I'm going to taking a video cassette out of the sleeve. Oh my, the videotape is out of the sleeve. Wait, I'm gonna put it back in now. Oh, slower. ASMR always makes me laugh. It's just hilarious.
So I just by us doing that, I figured out how to bring herbal essence into like this decade.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it has to be ASMR.
It does. Oh yeah. Well, they also can do like the and have like the stuff pour out.
Yes.
And then they do like the lathering, like nice.
Right.
Dude, we're geniuses. Let's get this marketed. We can make a ton of money off of this. But it's true. Like the herbal essences when we were a kid was always like, like, what's going on with your mom? I don't know. It's just washing her hair. I don't think that's hair washing going on.
MILF was even a thing.
Oh yeah. Like they hadn't even invented that yet.
Yeah, that's not.
You know when something gets invented when an entire porn subgenre gets created. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like if you're like, when was MILF created? After herbal essence.
I wonder if you go on Pornhub and type in herbal essence. Like,
come back for the next show because we're gonna have herbal essence. I'm gonna put that in here. Herbal essence porn. You know what? That is going to be interesting to see what comes up on that search. Herbal essence porn. I can only imagine. I can only imagine.
Hey, honey, what's going on in there?
You've been in there a long time.
Whoa, did you see what the CDC just tweeted?
No, I didn't. What did the CDC
They just said they just announced that there's a massive outbreak of updog has started to spread.
Updog? What the fuck is updog?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
What the fuck's up with you? I don't know. What's up with you? Her laugh is classic. Now you see, that is viral. That's 706,000 likes. That's viral. CDC has reported that Updog is on the rise. What the fuck is Updog?
What's Updog?
Hey, what's going on? Nothing much, man. What's up with you? That was good. I knew it was a joke setup. They did a good job.
I know. But
So
you
the
didn't
best-
know ASMR was Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, I didn't at all. Ooh, I think that
Damn it,
tripped right
Beavis.
into the keyboard. What,
Beavis,
Butthead?
this ASMR thing's giving me a boner.
I'm getting wood.
This chick's talking all quiet, Beavis.
Slap me real light like that again. I like it. So the other thing that's cool
The ice.
about clear ice is that it melts slower. Because
You
there's
know-
no impurities, it doesn't melt as fast.
It sounds like an alcoholic drink that was a knockoff from Zima from Budweiser.
I was about to say, yep. Clear ice from Bud. Have you ever had ice beers, by the way? Like when I was a kid, that was a big thing. Do you know why?
Why?
More alcohol. So ice beers. So a regular beer is 5%, 5 to 6%. Really bad IPAs are like -3% because you hurl it all up. So that's
Yeah,
where IPAs
gotcha.
are at. Moosehead or like the more like hard hitting beers, not the fortified beers. We're just talking like Moosehead. That's like an 8,
Yeah.
7, 8. Ice
Okay.
beers are between 9 and 12, and fortified beers are between 9 and 12. And I forget what the maximum. Give me a second. Maximum beer, because once it goes over a certain amount, it can no longer be called beer anymore. So like if your
And then
beer
what's it called?
Okay.
It-
Liquor.
Oh, it needs to be
Liquor.
called by ear.
by ear,
By ear.
by ear. 12 ounce beer. 5% is the normal amount. A high amount is 12%, and wine and alcohol is like 40%.
Mhm.
But the strongest
Okay.
beer in the world, give me a guess as to how much alcohol percentage it is.
60.
Very, very close. 67.5%. You were
Oh,
like in the
wow.
ballpark. And it's called, the strongest beer in the world is a Brewmeister Snake Venom. Holy crap.
Yeah,
it's
it sounds like I
Scottish
would throw that
beer.
up.
Yeah, it's a Scottish beer, and I don't even know how you would get it down, because rum is only 40%, vodka's 40%.
Yeah, but then you got 99 bananas.
Yeah, but what's the proof on that? Is that 99?
I thought so.
Yeah, 99 proof's only 40, 45.
Oh, you're right.
50.
Yes, you're
It's
right.
It's half the percentage.
Yes.
So we're up in. Oh man, I gotta. I don't even know what alcohols are that high, because like Jägermeister, believe it or not, is
this
lower
is
than
like
that.
a beer that they serve in a shot glass.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And what color is it? Is it like Guinness? Is it tar?
That's a good question. Let me show you the picture. Because the picture, they obviously put it in a whatchamacallit.
Two
Here
trailer
we go.
park girls around the outside. Around the
Exactly.
outside.
Around the outside. That's what it looks like.
Oh.
Brewmeister.
It's in a
Snake
wow,
Venom.
that's a big bottle for that thing.
I just made it larger. I just made the image larger. It's a normal size beer. I think it's 12
I mean,
ounces.
there's a warning sign on it.
Yes, you will die. You will die. Yeah, we're up into like, that's higher than most shines actually, because shines are at about 50-60%. Grain alcohol
Yeah.
is 95% alcohol, and if you're in California, it's only 70 by law, because
I
California
know why they
doesn't
don't
want
put it in a can.
it would burn right through the side.
Or yeah, and people would shotgun it. And that
Oh
would
my
be
God,
bad.
could you imagine shotgunning at 67.5%? Oh. But you know
I
what
mean,
you
it's
do?
bad enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad enough that people can put that above their head and do that twirl thing to get it
Oh,
to go
yeah.
down faster.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they can do the spin.
Oh,
Get it? Well,
yes.
I figured out how we can shotgun it. We'll just take what that guy did with his dustpan, and we'll drill into the side
Oh,
of the bottle
yes.
with our hand here, because that makes
Yeah.
sense. That's
That's
genius.
smart.
That is
Yeah.
very smart. 67.5%. I didn't even think that was legal. Clearly.
It's probably not.
Sounds, but you see, fortified beers like your King Cobra. There we go. Let's go with King Cobra beer. I mean, this is quality.
Okay.
Q as in quality, and percentage. Percentage. Seriously, you're gonna make me spell this out? Alcohol. And these are typically what are called malt liquors. Malt liquors.
Those malted liquors.
Yeah. What?
Because malt makes everything taste better.
They're not even telling me what King Cobra is percentage. It says it's 6% alcohol by volume. Why is that a malt let's go with Schlitz. You've really Schlitz. Malt liquor. You can't call yourself a malt liquor at 6%. That's just no. There we go. What? I'm giving up on all the malt liquors. That one's only 6% as well. I could have sworn malt liquors were in the 12% range.
Maybe.
Elephant beer. Elephant beer. Let's go with
Elephant beer?
You never had elephant beer?
No, that sounds like it would be like elephant pee.
7.2% on elephant beer. I'm just so confused. See if I can get this to zoom in. Here's elephant beer. Elephant beer.
No, never had elephant beer.
There you go. Elephant beer. Yeah, it was a big thing when I was a kid. Because it's a higher percentage by volume. So, but I thought it was in the 12% range. What beers are in 12%? Now I'm totally confused. 12% beer. Because I could have sworn there were 12% beer alcohols. Best high alcohol beers. There's a list of the best high alcohol beers. Totally blown away by this. Totally blown away. Let me see if I can get.
Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, there you go. That view. Yep.
And let me do the zoomy zoom. Zoomy zoom. Zoom.
Zoom.
That beer looks tasty.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
It does.
So, Brandon Underwood is one of our beer experts behind the bar at Charleston's The Ordinary. Okay, whatever. 10 beers around 10% alcohol by volume. 11 beers, 11%, and all at or around 12%. So they have 10 at 10, 11 at 11, and 12 at 12. That's kind of a good gimmick, if you ask me. There you go. Double Bastard Ale. 11.5. I think I've had that. Flying Dog, Double Pale Ale. I haven't had it. Let me zoom out a little. I haven't had it.
It looks
but I know I've had friends that have had it. So, Rogue. I haven't had Rogue either. Although it sounds.
I haven't either.
And it looks cool.
It does. It looks cool.
Yeah, that bottle's awesome.
That bottle looks awesome.
Half 10 Dramal Barrel Aged Project, and then any in the bracket. 12%.
Why doesn't David Hasselhoff join this company?
Well, he owns all of Germany, doesn't he? He became a huge German star, so he doesn't really need to do anything anymore.
That looks like you could only eat it if you're eating or drink it when you're having fish.
Dogfish. Yep, Dogfish Head. Halo. It's actually.
That sounds bad. I don't want any of that. Dogfish Head? No.
Dogfish Head, Palo Santo Marron. None of it sounds good. That didn't sound good in any way. This one sounds great. This one's awesome. Evil Twin, even more Jesus. That is awesome.
I would drink that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I would. Yeah.
Just the name alone.
Yep.
Devil Dancer by Founders.
Okay.
Founders Devil Dancer. 12. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't drink that. It's an IPA. Not drinking it. IPAs are just off the list.
Yeah.
This one I would drink because I love this style of beer. This isn't
okay, but pronounce it.
That's what I was going to say. I can never say them though. Weissenbarrel, G. Snyder and Son, Aventis Weissenbach. And shockingly, that one came from Germany. Shocking. De Dole Bros Still Nach. And that one's from Belgium. That one's 12%. Weibacher Blasphemy. Sign me up for this one. Look at that bottle. Sign me up. But here's the deal. One of these and you're done. This is not like you're drinking 5, 6, doing a 6. No. Doing 1, maybe 2 of these. Or at my level. I'm not. Ooh.
Evil Twin.
Matov cocktail at 13%.
Yes.
That
there you go. What's it look like?
Oh, no, it's an IPA. No.
Oh, that
Why'd you have
sucks.
to go and ruin it? Do you use these dating apps? No.
No.
And that's it? What?
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Well,
read
you
full
know.
article.
All right.
Stupid. They ran out of beers?
No.
We were looking at beers. Why did you stop the
We
beers?
were. But you,
Lame.
Yeah.
But
it
anyway,
is.
those were the beers. And
Wait,
like I said, 12% is really where I thought beer maxed out. Like
Right.
anything more than 12%. And I could have swore that a bunch of the malt liquors were fortified, meaning they make a beer like Budweiser, and then they take liquor and they pour it in there. Hence the reason that it's a malt liquor, because it's above a certain content. They can't call it beer anymore. And a lot of them are fortified. So there's 3 things going on here. There's beer, which is just normal stuff. You drink it every day, like Budweiser.
Yep.
Malt liquor, which is now a beer that's above a certain alcohol content, or at least that's what I thought. And most of the malt liquors, what's the most famous malt liquor? The one by, he was in Star Wars, number 2. Ooh, I gotta get this. Get that off the screen. Get this off the screen. There we go. Billy D. Williams beer. Billy D. Williams used to hawk a beer when I was a kid.
Did he really?
Oh yeah, all the time. He was in the ads all the time. Here we go. Classic ad from back in the day. See if I can get it on. Get on the screen.
You know, body language tells you a lot about what a person's thinking. For instance, that means she has an interest in the finer things in life. That means she also wants a little fun in her life, but only with the right man.
And the right liquor in her.
A Colt 45.
A Colt 45.
45. And if it's not in a paper sack, then we don't want to drink it.
Paper sack. I love that answer. The power of Colt 45, it works every time. What? Why didn't they just call it date rape in a can? I don't know what.
I don't know. That
45.
You know, it works every time, half the time. That's what they need to say.
Yes. And the alcohol percentage of that is probably, it's 5.5%. Like, I'm just, whatever. I'm over it.
Why does it work every time?
But it works every time. Every time. Okay, so we got one last one. You ready for it? Ready for it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you
think about? It's just open-ended.
What do you think about when you don't want to come fast?
Oh, golly. That isn't really my problem.
So you last too long?
It's more like I have to focus very hard on coming. I think I've just gotten to an age where just
You're
takes
tired?
a lot more. Yeah, I've lost sensation.
Do you think maybe you need like a new kind of kink?
No, I'm so turned on by my partner. Absolutely am. I get stressed, and then that gets in the way, and then my thoughts cloud over that.
You know, I don't know how guys do it performing. Performance anxiety, it's crazy.
Can we just clarify? I have no problem maintaining an and I have a problem getting it across the finish line.
Okay, you heard it here first. He can get
I've got a good horse. It just wants to keep going around the track endlessly.
Around,
It doesn't know there's a
around,
finish
and
line.
around the outside.
2 trailer park girls.
It's like Forrest Gump when he runs past the touchdown.
Yeah, or runs across the country. Everyone thinks it's a movement.
She was not waiting for that answer. She was not expecting it. She's like, what? Oh, that was classic.
no.
That was classic.
Oh, you know.
Thanks for showing up to the show, everybody.
You know, you learned something. Hopefully you laughed.
Oh, every day.
Yep.
Every day. So come back next week. We'll tell you stuff that we forgot this week, and we'll do other stuff. And anything else you want to tell these fine people before I
You know
end the
what? We
stream?
might forget to tell them stuff that we forgot to tell them because we forgot.
So come back next week, everybody. Hit that button, the 0 one. Hit the 0 button. Yeah.
Thumbs up, the
No,
notification,
zero.
the
No,
subscribe.
Yeah. That
0.
one. Or the 0. The 0.
Or the 0.
Yeah,
Okay.
0. Hit one of them, and then I'll hit the button.
Yeah.
And we'll end it. Are you hitting the button? You got it. You're hitting the button. Hit the button. The person says something in my ears and.
At least we got 0 people subscribing to us and followers from that, so we're good.
And
it could have been